something that you really invest in. Yeah.
Yes.
And Suzanne Everett is a textile expert, and she talks to us about what's behind all of the quality assurances that we have in our Northern Nights. And this is actually a Northern Nights, we're calling it the Zara. It's a 600 thread count sheet set. And not only is it 600 thread count, but it has something called Wrinkle Defense. So I'll ask Suzanne to get into that, but before we do, we want to show you colors, because the colors to me are so juicy, you won't be able to resist before we even tell you about all the other stuff. So what do we have on the bed?
On the bed is the Dusty Rose, and we actually have it over in our display over here too.
Okay.
So we have, yes,
you want to start on the top?
We'll start on the top. On the top is the buff, and the buff, just so you know, has it's kind of a champagne-y gold color, like a light gold. Then we have our moss green, and the moss green is a little bit more sage. It's got a softness to the color, great to decorate with. We have the Dusty Lilac, which is down below, which is so, I love decorating with lilacs because I think they're very romantic and they give you just that fresh look to the bedroom. Then we have our ivory, great neutral tone. If you're looking for a gift set, the ivory is a beautiful one to go with. We have our blue, which is just a soft robin's egg blue. Blues in the bedroom are perfect for the bedroom because they're very calming and soothing colors. Beneath that is that Dusty Rose that we have on the bed. Has a little bit of a terracotta, kind of a southwestern feel, depending on what you pair it up with. And the very last one, and I'll actually bring this one up. This one, oof, it's a little heavy. That one is our denim, and you can see the denim up next to our blue. This is a deep sort of teenage sun-friendly color.
It's gorgeous.
Really, really great for a bedroom.
So where do you see all those sheet colors? You probably don't, first of all, but secondarily, Northern Nights, this is 100% cotton.
It is.
And it's a 600 thread count sheet set. But what you probably notice right off the top is that where are the wrinkles?
Exactly, and that's one of the great things about our Wrinkle Defense. It is still 100% cotton. So you get all of those things about cotton that you love, the breathability, the lightweight aspect of it, the natural fiber, the natural fabrication. But that Wrinkle Defense technology is something that we infuse into those fibers. It's actually part of the sheet themselves. So when you wash and dry this sheet and you take it out of the dryer, while it's still warm, it gives you that beautiful, brand new, almost pressed looking sheet. And each time that you make your bed with this, you get that brand new sheet look. So I always like to say—
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Well, imagine, say, your future mother-in-law, not that you have a future mother-in-law yet, but that's how rumors get started.
Yeah.
Imagine your mother-in-law coming over and she gets into the guest room bed and it's made with Wrinkle Defense sheets. She's gonna think, you know what? That future daughter-in-law of mine, or that daughter-in-law of mine, is just, she's pretty darn smart because she ironed the sheets for me. You know, that's some good brownie points right there.
That is some good brownie points. So they're gonna look like this when I take it out of the washer and dryer. What you'll receive is you'll receive a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and 2 pillowcases, 1 pillowcase in the case of the twin. But what you should notice is that right off the top, I just said that you can have your selection of the twin through the California King for 1 price. So they're not more expensive if you're buying more fabric, which is what you would be doing in case of the California King. $21.90, 4 months of easy pay. That $20 bill alert, and you've just remade over your bed. So it's your bedroom, it's your guest room. Maybe you're gonna send your daughter, your granddaughter, your son, your grandson back to college with a new sheet set. Because I gotta tell you, living in those kind of cement brick rooms that I did in the dorm rooms or whatever, an awesome sheet set would have completely kind of changed my world. And so while we've talked about how pretty it is, it feels great because this 600 thread count is special.
It is. It's very special because it gives you that durability. So if you are sending it off to college with your kids who are in the dorm room, you know, my dorm room, yes, we had desks, but you know what we used them for?
What?
Our makeup and for storage.
Right.
All of our studying, all of our socializing, all of our conversations, that was all done while sitting on our bed.
You're right.
So this is something that's really going to last through years and years of washing. It's also the reason that a lot of 5-star hotels will put these in their, or will put a higher thread count sheet set on their bed. So we like
They
to
need it
think
to
it's
last.
to pamper us,
Right.
but yeah,
They're
they
like
need
durability.
it to last. Yes.
So speaking of durability, let's talk about all those colors again, because now that you're thinking of, okay, well, I'd love to have a sheet set. Colors that we can go through, you want to do it right here? Okay.
Yeah, well, this way we can kind of play
Perfect.
with the combinations.
Let's do
too.
it. Yep.
We have on the bed is that dusty rose, which again, a little bit terracotta, kind of a southwestern feel. We have that gorgeous denim. I love
That's
this.
beautiful.
Dorm rooms, if that's what you're thinking of, go with the dorm rooms.
All the men who you think are shying away from any kind of color, denim is always a color to go with, because blue is the most popular color in the universe.
It is.
It is.
And in bedrooms
yeah.
too. Then we have that's the buff. And that buff again has a little bit of that champagne tone. Not quite ivory, not quite gold. And what I'll do is I will actually put the ivory up beside it so you can see the difference.
Okay, there's the difference.
The ivory is kind of a milkier white or milkier ivory. It's not white, but if you're looking for a good neutral, actually either one of these would work.
I think these are great for wedding gifts, anniversary gifts.
Oh my gosh.
You know, it's funny because I feel like people don't think to buy sheets for themselves, but whenever I received a sheet set, I was so excited.
Yes,
like,
the first thing you do is wash
everything
it and put it on the bed.
put them on the bed. So buff and ivory, keep going.
Then we have our sage, and that sage, I'm sorry, not sage, the moss green.
Right.
But it is leaning towards sage. It's not a deep sort of earthy moss. It's leaning towards sage to me. And the dusty lilac, again.
Look how gorgeous that is.
It's just so
beautiful.
romantic. I love lilacs in the bedroom, and I actually like to pair them up.
And the ice
with
blue
the
with the
greens.
frozen.
That really,
okay.
Oh,
Frozen.
If you have your little Elsa at home.
Any little Elsa at home, maybe you're trying to make over a frozen bedroom, this is how you do it. And I wanted to share with you that, as you're decorating again, we have a blue in our Today's Special Value, for example. We have a cream in our Today's Special Value, those Candle Impressions candles. You could easily use that. We have the platinum in the Candle Impressions candles as well, so that's going to go with everything, as well as a pink. So as you're making over your boudoir, as it were, how about some luxury sheets with a luxury thread count and wrinkle defense? So you just machine wash, tumble dry these, Suzanne.